Peace of the Lord be upon you again as we welcome you to this episode where we shall continue the account given by Prophet Muhammad, peace of the Lord be upon him, in the book of Quran, chapter 3, called Surah Al-Imran. And we've told you that chapter 3 was dedicated to the family of Maryam in the Quran, in Arabic tongue. Now we told you that Jesus spoke as a baby, Jesus spoke as an adult. In chapter 3 of the Quran, verse 49, Quran indicated the miracles that Jesus performed. Isa, peace of God be upon him. This miracle he performed were also detailed in Mark, in Matthew, and in Luke of the Gospel. The Gospel books is all about the birth, the life, and the ministry of Jesus. Isa in the Arabic tongue. Peace of the Lord be upon him. Now we are looking at the Quran. What the Quran says, what God revealed to Muhammad, peace of the Lord be upon him, in the Quran about Jesus. I want to now look at it. Like we said to you, the scripture confirm themselves. In Quran chapter 3, verse 49, Quran says, stated there that Jesus performed miracles. He healed the lepers, he raised the dead, he healed the sick. But there is one miracle that is outstanding that he performed. He formed a clay bed, brought that fly in the atmosphere. He used clay to mold a clay bed. After molding the clay bed, the Quran chapter 3 verse 49 stated that he breathed into the clay bed and the clay bed became a living bird and started flying. That's an outstanding miracle. This miracle was performed by Jesus, Isa, peace of God be upon him. And it was also stated, that account was also stated in Quran chapter 5, verse 110. How Jesus formed a clay bed. He molded it and he breathed into the clay bed and the bed started flying. This account were not given by Matthew, by Mark, by Luke, and by John in the Gospel. But it was recorded by Muhammad in the Quran. Peace of the Lord be upon him. Now, the question now is, Muhammad, peace of God be upon him, was not present in the days Matthew and Luke were giving this account of what happened in the days of Jesus. Peace of the Lord be upon him. So you could see that the holy books, the revealed holy books, they complement themselves. When one is loud, one is low. When the other one is low, one is loud. Now, I'm sure if it is possible for some of our teachers today or our clerics today to perform such miracle, to make a clay bed and breathe into it to become like, they will have been doing it. But nobody can do that. So that was a kind of a replica of what Jehovah God, the Almighty Allah, did when he created Adam. Peace of God be upon him. Bible says in Genesis 2, the book of Torah, verse 7, that he formed man from the clay and breathed into his nostril the breath of life, and man became a living being. Quran stated the same thing in Quran chapter 32, verse 7, that he formed Adam from clay. In verse 9 of Quran chapter 32, says he breathed into him and Adam became a living being. Now, another angle I want us to look at it is that Quran gave detailed record than the Torah, because it's a revelation about the formation of man. The Torah only gave a record, which is the same thought flow, that God formed man, Adam, peace of God be upon you, from clay. Quran gives the same account. You could see it in Quran 32, verse 7, 8, and 9. But in verse 9, verse 8 and verse 9 of Quran chapter 32, he gives another account that is louder than what Torah gave. That the account of how man will continue to reproduce, how God formed the hearing, the eyes, the nostril, and how God used a drop of cloth from the body of man and woman to reproduce. That was not stated in the Torah. Now you could see that there is a confirmation. Then Jesus is a peace of God be upon him in the Arabic tongue, stated in Quran chapter 3 verse 50. He said, and I quote, he said, I have come to confirm what was already given, which is the Torah. I have come to confirm what was already given, the Torah. That is Quran chapter 3 verse 50. Then look at what Jesus Christ said again. It's a peace of God be upon him in Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. He said he did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill the law. In verse 18 he said, till heaven and earth shall pass away, one tittle or one jot of the law shall not pass away. Meaning Jesus, Isa in the Arabic tongue, peace of God be upon him, says the same thing in Matthew chapter 5 verse 17, 18, and in Quran chapter 3 verse number 50. He says he has come to confirm what was given. And what was he confirming? Is confirming the Torah given to Moses. Peace of the Lord be upon him. Moses is known as Musa in the Arabic tongue. Peace of the Lord be upon him. So Jesus, Isa, peace of the Lord be upon him, come to confirm the Torah, in the scripture. That is what was stated. God bless you as we continue.